So you ever hit that middle of the day crash? You feel like your brain just needs some kind of healthy boost?
Well, did you know getting that boost may be as easy as taking a drink? In fact, a new study shows what you drink could be a powerful punch for your mind. It may even help you prevent a devastating disease. From soda to juice, tea, coffee, and wine. All of these drinks can impact your memory. A Vanderbilt study shows a glass of blueberry, grape, or apple juice 3 times a week slashed Alzheimer's odds by 65%. Just 1 cup of black or green tea a week cuts rates of cognitive decline in older people by 37%. But the Alzheimer's Association warns only brewed tea works. Skip bottled tea, which is devoid of antioxidants. And that morning cup of joe may do more than wake you up. A large European study found it could be the new brain tonic. Drinking just 1 cup a day could lower your Alzheimer's risk 65%. So cheers to you and drink up for a healthy mind. Now, the Alzheimer's Association says some drinks you should try to avoid are sugary soft drinks. You know, the ones with sweetened with the high fructose corn syrup.
Another thing to look out for is water with high copper content. New studies suggest copper may increase your odds of getting Alzheimer's. Experts recommend using a water filter that'll remove the excess minerals from your water.
And make sure you get plenty of omega-3 fatty acids. You can find healthy fish oils in tuna, salmon, and other cold water fish. But if you don't like the taste, you can take fish oil supplements. Now, with all that in mind, here are a few statistics about Alzheimer's that simply cannot be ignored. Right now, there are more than 5 million people in the U.S. with the disease. 86,000 of those diagnosed are here in Maryland, 26,000 in Delaware, and more than 13,000 in Virginia, with over 1,200 cases on the Eastern Shore.
So what that means is another person develops the disease every 68 seconds. And despite all of the research and advancements in understanding the disease, as of right now, there's no cure. But that doesn't mean that we have to give up hope or any further awareness.
There is an upcoming event with just that in mind, and joining us to tell us more is Catherine DeSalvo, Director of Special Events for the Alzheimer's Association Delaware Valley Chapter. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, Catherine.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start off by telling us, how did you get involved with this organization?
Well, I've been involved about 12 years now, and I started out as a volunteer. I was a team captain for the then Memory Walk, and we walked in memory of my husband's grandmother, who lived with and passed away from Alzheimer's.
And that's a picture of her right there?
That's her, Mary English.
Oh, for people who participate and donate, where did the funds go?
All funds raised go to support programs and services for people in the community, and also to support important research into treatments and eventually a cure.
So if somebody hasn't been on one of your walks before, what can you expect?
Well, you can expect a lot of people who are there for the same thing that you are there for, hundreds to sometimes thousands, depending on the walk that you go to. There's camaraderie, there is, of course, awesome walk routes and walk sites, there's great sponsor tables, there's a great promise garden ceremony that everyone gets to participate in, and lots of great entertainment.
And lots of people show up at these walks,
No telling who you run into.
especially famous people like Jimmy there.
That was a wonderful, wonderful walk.
Thank you.
Met some wonderful people that
And
day.
you have entertainment as well.
We do. We have entertainment at all the different walks, but one of the walks in particular, we have a band that you may be familiar with called Imagine.
And there they are. All right. Well, let's run through the events. You have 3 local walks,
Yes.
Is that right? All right,
we
and
do.
we're going to get the information here on those events. The first one is October 5th at the Senior Perspectives Office at Nassauatics, Virginia. October 12th at Grove Park in Rehoboth Beach. And then October 26th at the Wicomico Senior Services Center in Salisbury. So 3 opportunities to be a part of this great event.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing all this information. As a
you're
matter of
welcome.
fact, how about a little preview of some of the entertainment from the band Imagine? Take it away.
Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart. For me, mean to bother you, but I'm in distress. There's danger of me losing all of my happiness. For I love a boy who doesn't know I exist, and this you can fix. So Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart. For me, nobody but me. Cupid, please hear me cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart. For me. Now Cupid, with your arrow make his love strong for me. I promise I will love him until eternity. I know between the two of us his heart we can steal. Help me if you will. So Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart. For me, nobody but me. Cupid, please hear me cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart. For me. Now Cupid, can't you hear me calling, calling, calling? Cupid, I need you, Cupid, Cupid.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And that is a Sam Cooke classic. It's also the first track on Imagine CD, Loving You Always. And if you would like to learn more on Imagine or the Walk to End Alzheimer's event, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, we all have our favorite fruit or vegetables, and this time of year, just about everything is in season. There's so much to choose from and it can be overwhelming, so you want to make sure you pick the freshest and tastiest. We get a lesson in Produce Picking 101. Plus, we'll learn how to preserve that freshness for days after you take it home. And after you get home with all that great local produce, how about getting creative with dinner tonight? We're in the kitchen with Bartlett Pear Inn using sweet peaches to replace the traditional tomato in a savory fruit soup. And while we're talking food, moments ago we learned what you can drink for a healthy mind. What about what you can eat? Dr. Oz has some food for thought.
This is a human brain. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Keeping your brain healthy is simple, and it starts with some food for thought, literally. Our brain is about 60% fat, so you need to feed it fat, specifically omega-3s. It's found in foods like flaxseed, walnuts, and in fish like salmon and mahi-mahi and tuna. Omega-3s keep your arteries clear, which boosts your IQ. It also keeps your mind young and even helps you cope with stress and improves your mood. Next, load up on the veggies. Vegetables of any kind slow the decline of your brain. In fact, one study showed eating 2 or more servings a day decreases memory loss by 35%. Now that is food for thought.